Yes. Cause there's new chicks popping up every day and they all want the same thing. Who know it, girl? Who know it? Y'all know the song. Sing it with me. So I never leave the house without makeup on. I got mascara in my pocket if I run into the market, cause you never know who's watching you. Nope. So you gotta stay on, girl. You gotta stay on, cause you never know who out here watching your child. What's good? Shout out to the 41 people that's up in here. Look, I said whoever in here, and whoever ain't, dang. I don't know what made me decide to make this a live, y'all. It was really at the last minute. I said, you know what? I ain't did a live in a minute. Why not? But shout out to the folks that's in here. Shout out to all of y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. I give YouTube a chance to push the video out, I guess. But I made sure to post it on Instagram and Twitter. So I did my part. So whoever in here, they in here, and who ain't, it'll be the replay game. Hey, hey, y'all, what's good, everybody? Hey, y'all, what's happening? It's 54 people. Y'all make sure to like up the live, okay? Liking up the live will help tremendously. All right, so let all of y'all that's up in here, please go ahead and like up the live. It's just one like. Child, what's going down? Shout out to y'all. Hey, y'all, what's good? Child, tonight episode won't bad. I'm mad though because we gonna have to unfortunately, it's a lot of unfortunates going on around here. First and foremost, I'm gonna have to gag daddy. Lord knows I don't want to gag Aaron, but I gotta. And you know what I'm saying? Dear me God. I can't believe it. But I'm on Sonya's side with Team Twirl only when it comes to her not taking accountability because, in my opinion, Team Twirl is on some bullshit when it comes to that whole thing with crying all of them tears about her and Miss Marquina Daily Everlasting. TS, Miss Marquina Daily Everlasting. All right, and all this stuff about how she want him to do all this, that, the third, and we gonna get to it. But that's the only thing I'm gonna mess around and have to be on her side with. We'll get to it when we get there, but other than that, it's gonna be business as usual. Shout out to the 38 likes and 62 people. I appreciate that. Can y'all get me up to at least give me up to 40? Give me up to 40. Give me 2 more likes, child. People gonna get in here soon. They probably watching Married to Medicine. I get to them hoes tomorrow. Hey, what's good, y'all? We almost about to get started. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 6 minutes in. Be patient. I'm trying to give time for people to come in here. Child. I don't know, but we gonna get into it when we get there, I guess. Mm, 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 mm. All right, y'all know what? F it. Okay? Just F it. All right? F it. I don't feel like cussing right now. I cuss later on when I get to mugshot. Because I'm gonna cuss our ass out. But may as well just go on ahead and get started, child. Anyway, RHOA season 14. What is it? Montego Baes, dear God. So So Sonya wants to make this whole day to be about the ladies basically going down to Kingston because that's where she from or whatever. And she wants to send all of the ladies to go see her hometown and see her house and see the auntie that ain't her auntie and see the national stadium where she won her first race set as a little girl, and all of the rest of that stuff. Like she just had a whole kit and caboodle plan, a whole day for everybody to see some shit that they just don't give a damn about. Okay, them girls are just there to get their check or whatever, but they also there to have fun while they there, girl. It won't no fun going around there looking at your damn house that you grew up in, girl. Like that ain't got nothing to do with none of them damn women. We not there for that, girl. We didn't get all cute and all this stuff to go step around here and look at that, to look at your auntie that ain't your auntie. This stuff drink. All right. We trying to drink. We trying to smoke some cigars. All right, we trying to drink some rum punch. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I damn sure wouldn't want to eat the food because every function you got is what you give us. Like that would be the only downside to me. I would be like, well, is there a McDonald's, a Chick-fil-A, a Popeyes? You know what I'm saying? Is there a Hardee's or a Carl's Jr.? Is there a Rally's or a Checkers, depending on where you at? Girl, I guess, but we gonna let you have it. So they come up with this grand idea to do a foot race with some of the ladies and stuff, and then I guess they was gonna have a bet or something like that going on. I don't know. And Sonya decides to give Drew an official Olympic uniform or whatever. She says official. I'm sure it is. She claims she gifted it. She gifted it, girl. You heard it here, and I said it. I'm gonna stand back. She gifted it. All right. She gifted it to what's that child name? Drew. And Drew's whole thing is, girl, we know that you's a gold medal Olympian and you've done this and you've done that. Like Drew just feels like Sonya takes every opportunity to like remind us of that. And our whole thing is you just don't have to do that because we already know what it is. So I mean, I don't know, whatever. But Drew was a good sport. She took it. Not only did she take it, she put it on, and we'll get to it when we get there. So listen, Candy Pants is done with Mugshot. For real. And I'm all down for Candy Pants saying, you know what? I've done so much for this bitch. I did a lot for this bitch. I put my neck on the line for this bitch. I did so much for this bitch to try to keep her being that bitch. And she go get up here and be a bitch. To me, Mugshot, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I was on Candy's side. Fuck all that shit Todd was talking about all this stuff about, oh, she like family fight, da-da-da-da. Candy's a girl. Sometimes, Todd, this is why the husbands need to stay out of it. I'm totally 1010% on Candy Pants' side. She don't need nothing else from Marlo, and Marlo can't get nothing else from damn her. And I'm on her side with how she feels. If she's done, she's done. If you want to stay friends with her, you stay friends with her. That's your business. Don't bring that bitch around me. Don't bring her nothing I got. Hey, love, how you doing, boo? Don't bring her around me. And that's what Candy got with it. And I ain't mad at Candy for feeling the way she feels. Period. Anyway, so they get round there to the bus for the day of Kingston for everybody to get to know Sonya. Mugshot apologizes to Ralph. Apologizes to Ralph for what she said and such. And once again, Candy Pants is just done with Marlo, and I am too. Like at the end of the day, while I appreciate Drew for going to talk to Mugshot and let her know about what she said and how it could come off and how it could be perceived as such. Like, that's what bothers me about her, because everybody tells her the same damn thing that she done heard from the next bitch. That's the real thing that bugs me with Mugshot, because everything, all the piece of advice and pearls of wisdom and things that they give her, is already heard from everybody else. Like, it just bugs me and it annoys. And like, again, I say, I'm not mad at Candy Pants for the way that she feels. She says she's another damn moment off me, and I ain't mad with her. Anyway, so Team Twirl. So they asked where was she at, because apparently they was waiting on her. I forgot to mention that they was 40 minutes late, and everybody was sitting around there waiting on Team Twirl, and Team Twirl was taking her damn time. Especially when Sonya already told her that, the bus is going to be pulling off in 5 minutes. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Now, could production be trying to pull a fast one over on us? Could be. I know how production do. We know how production is. Production shady. Could it have been edited that way? It could be. But I just don't think it won't. I just feel like Kenya, I personally feel like Kenya just don't want to be around Mugshot. That's really what I think. I don't think it's because Kenya got a problem with Sonya and nothing like that. I just really feel like she just don't really want to be around Marlo like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, Team Twirl, if you just wanted your own transportation to get to where you at, just say that. That's all you had to say, girl. I'm more than sure they got Ubers up there. And if not, they damn sure got production vans. I just wish you would have said that. All of these other excuses that we'll get to it. We'll get to it. See, anywho, they make it around there to Kingston, and then she shows everybody the shack that she used to live in. But it really wasn't a shack. It actually looked real cute. Plain. But it looked real cute. I'll let you have it. And then we meet her auntie. That's not her auntie, but I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I thought her auntie, that's not her auntie, was real cute. But I just didn't care. I'm going to be honest. I just didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care to see where you used to live at. I ain't care about none of that, because I really just don't care about you that much. The only thing I need to know about you is that you Sonya Richards Ross, you married the daddy, and you's a gold Olympian. And you married the daddy. I gotta get that, because I don't feel like getting the fam. Okay, you married the daddy and all the rest of that stuff. But other than that, girl, that's all I need to know about you. I'm just gonna be honest. We already done met your mama. That's the only one that I'm fine with me. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make sure to like up this live. Hey, y'all. Hey. Ciao. Anyway. So then they go around there to Devon's house. Real cute house, real cute. It's some type of business. They said that her parents got married there, and other people have gotten married there, and the richest person around there, who's a black man, bought it, and they served the best ice cream and all of the rest of that stuff. Now, I was here for the ice cream, even though I ain't supposed to have it, because y'all know. Give you the runs, girl, but I appreciate the ice cream. Personally, I would have went for a cookie dough. That's my favorite. I love cookie dough. So Mugshot pulls Sheba Sheree to the side, and I guess they used that time to talk about what happened the night before. So she says she don't understand what Candy had to do with it. She should have just stayed out of it. And there are some people who basically feel the same way. There are some people who feel like Candy started it because Candy should have stayed out of it. But those are the same. But those are the same people who also say that mugshot is making Candy work for her check. So if that's the case, I'm not understanding what the problem is. If she's making these people work for their check, and that's the type of if that's the type of tip they on, well then that's Candy Pants working for her check, bitch. Like I don't understand. Like it's the double standards for me. And I was on Candy Pan's side when she was talking to Mayetta, when she was like, how can you sit up there and be so hippodam critical and sit up here and run down on this man for doing something that you doing right now? Because again, I don't care what none of y'all say. She did throw them boys out with so much without they winning damn fur to her sister, who's obviously, doing the best that she can with 4 toddlers of her own. She dental assistant fish. You understand me? In a 2-bedroom apartment. Miss Girl is on a fixed income, probably on Section 8 too. And she found no problems with just leaving them off, dropping off 2 more mouths for her to feed. I mean, did you even give Crystal money? Is Crystal also housing them and shelling money on them too? But you a rich bitch and you got all this money and you got all of this and all that. Like my thing is, if you got all this money, why you ain't helping your people? Why you ain't helping your sister? You living in the everlap of luxury. You sitting up here claiming that you building this house. I really hope when you build that house, you give your sister that townhouse. If you do that, I'll shut the fuck up about you. Moving on. Because I ain't had time for her. Like she really got me in my feelings because she does that a lot. She sits up here, starts shit with people. People call her out. She sits up and says she doesn't understand. I don't understand how it got that way. She should have just minded her business. She should have did this. She should have did that. All y'all there to work. That's what the Hamptons tell me. She making people work for her check. Well, damn it. Candy was making her work for hers then. And Candy was working for hers then. So I don't understand what the problem is. See, I'm going to be real with you. I really feel like Mugshot trying to be a Nene 2.0. That's really what I think. You trying way too hard to be Nene and you are just not Miss Leaks, girl. Look, let me move on. Let me move on. So Mugshot tries to talk to Candy Pants, and I was down for Candy Pants and just ignoring her. I was here for it. She knows what it is. And your apologies aren't based or built on anything. She's tired of the apologies. This ain't the first time y'all been through this, and she's just over it. She's tired of you trying to shit on her for a reality TV chat. When you went to her asking her for work, and she gave you damn work, but you want to sit up here on this show and try to act like Candy Pants ain't never did a damn thing for you. You constantly sitting up here calling people broke. But my whole thing is, Mugshot, if you had money like that, your sister would not be staying in a 2-bedroom apartment with 4 toddlers, and you a rich bitch and you got money like that. That's just how I feel. If you a rich bitch like that, you will actually have a washer and dryer in your condo, in your townhouse, versus running them shits to the wash and fold. But whatever. I was here for Candy. Candy said, girl, you and that tight ass apology can drift off to the 12th layer of hell. Okay? You Beelzebub, Baphomet head looking bitch. All right? Fuck you. I'm on Candy Pan's side. I'm on her side 1010%. Fuck that hoe. Moving on. So they go down to the National Stadium or whatever, and this is where she won her first. But like this whole thing was us to get to know her, I guess. So I guess I'll let Sonya have it. Even though I'm just not interested like that. But fine. And she thought it would be fun to have the ladies do a little relay race between each other for a little bet and whatnot. And Drew was a good sport. She went on ahead and wore the uniform that Sonya gifted it her. And Mugshot wore one of her stolen damn fashions. Is it me, or when she walked to the back, it looked like one of her implants wasn't implanting the right way in what she had on? I don't know. Like it just looked funny and girl. Let me stop because then people gonna say I'm body shaming and I'm this and I'm that, but whatever. So Mugshot goes up against Drew. I think Mugshot won. To me, it looked close. But Drew fell and she tore a tendon in her ankle, right? Now, I don't mean no harm. Cause y'all know we really don't want to see nobody get hurt on the show. But was I the only one who felt like that fall was just fake as fuck at first? Like it really it I don't know. It gave acting Drew to me. And I see she really got hurt, so I'm not gonna give her too much. But when I initially saw it, it just gave fake, phony, fugazi, falsehood, fairy tales, hallucinations, delusions. Girl, this is not the crazy, sexy, cool story part two. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. All right, but she really did get hurt apparently. In the middle of Drew getting hurt, um, Sonya decides to introduce. Y'all, I'm moving stuff around in that other room, and so I'm sore. So like it hurt a little bit when I laugh because my muscles are sore. So please don't make me laugh, y'all. But I was just sitting here like, why is you introducing this lady to these people when your homegirl sitting up right here hurt, her whole tendon done torn, and you sitting up here introducing the rest of these ladies to this woman that we just don't give a fly. Ow. Ugh. Sonya, girl, that's the only takeaway that I got from that fake ass fall because it did look fake as shit. I'm sorry. I see that she really got hurt, and we go gag that wheelchair. I'm laughing with you, Drew, not at you. All right, I'm laughing with you. Because it's you laughed at it, so I can laugh at it. Um, but I don't know. Like I just took that to be the biggest takeaway. Like your whole homegirl told her whole damn tender that you introducing these people to this woman that they ain't never gonna damn see again a day in their damn life. Anyway, so so the next day we find out that after Drew, Sonya, the lady that Sonya introduced, see, I don't even know who that damn woman was. And don't give a shit if she's irrelevant. No shade, but she's irrelevant. And but she knew the best doctor, I guess. And she took Drew. Listen, it looked like one of these county offices around here to me. But I guess Sonya, um, she went there. She did tear her tendon again or whatever, but she stayed on the trip. She didn't leave. I'm glad she didn't leave. Stay on the trip. It'll pick your spirits up. So that same day, so the night before, Sonya and Aaron, Daddy, do their little working thing with iFit. And she invited Mugshot, Kenya, and Sheree, I believe. I don't even think she invited Mugshot. Maybe she did. I don't know. But Kenya and Sheba Sheree was supposed to have came. According to Kenya and Sheba Sheree, they was ready when she said they was supposed to be ready. They was downstairs. They was waiting on her. They didn't see her. She was calling them. They didn't answer the phone. Yada, yada, yada. According to Mugshot, her and that sissy she was with, that floral sissy. that floral Judy of hers, according to her, them or whatever, they was downstairs. They saw the bus outside. They got on the bus. They waited on the bus and whatever or whatever. My whole thing about all of this is, Sonya, when and where in all of this did you lose your phone? And what gets me about Mugshot is, why didn't you get in contact with Sheba Sheree and be like, girl, I'm on the bus, where you at? She could have then relayed the message to Kenya, and then everybody would have gotten together. You're right. It is miscommunication on Sonya and Mugshot's part. But see, I blame Sonya for all of this, because my whole thing is, Sonya, if this is a work trip, then you should not have invited none of them ladies to come with you. You should have just let that be your scene, for your working scene with your husband. That's what you did. But you too busy up here want to have a me, look at me type show. Want everybody to see you working and see you doing this and see you doing that. Girl, listen. If it was a work situation, it should have just been you and Daddy. It should not have been you inviting certain people to come to see you work and all of that. Nah. You could have avoided all of this. I'm just saying. But whatever. I want to know when and where and all of this. And Sonya, if you did lose your phone, why you ain't called somebody off of Aaron? I know Aaron got Todd's number. Todd could have got in touch with Candy. Candy could have told Sonya and Sheba Sheree what was going on. Like, there was so many ways that you could have gotten in contact to let people know what was going on with your phone. Girl, I know you was calling me. My bad. I lost my phone, bitch. The bus outside. Mugshot. Whatever. Whatever. That's my thing, Dime Diva. She should have had something planned for everybody to do while her and her husband go work. She could have avoided all of this calamity and this commotion. But she too busy wanting to brag and wanting everybody to see her work. Live off them medals, bitch. Ain't that what you been doing? Anyway. So Candy goes to check on Drew, I suppose. But she really went around there to go and get her to help read these lines for her. So Drew starts going down this whole rabbit hole of, well, when I go out for interviews, I do this and I do that. And then I am I going to be sitting down? And am I going to be leaning on something? Is there going to be a desk? What is it going to smell like? Is it going to smell like a hospital? Is it going to smell like this? Is it going to smell like that? And girl, Katie Pants was sitting there like this. Girl, you trying it way too hard right there. Like, Drew's daughter, I saw you in one movie. I think it was White Girls, White Chicks, but however the hell it's called. And you had a couple of episodes of the game, and you did the TLC movie. Now, granted, I watched the TLC movie the day it came out, but girl, it was on VH1. Like, don't sit up here and try to act like you stay on box office hits after hit after hit after hit. And look, the way Candy was sitting there looking at her, that's the way that I would have been looking at her. I'd have been like, Drew, girl, you landed on way too hard. You're giving Sonya. Don't do that. I've been on your side, Drew. But it's interesting because then Drew turns around and tells Candy that she feels like Mugshot is basically trying to get in Sonya's head. She doesn't feel like this newfound closeness that Mugshot is trying to have with her is genuine, because Mugshot was recently talking shit about her and talking about how, you know, she's a flunky, a do girl, a patsy, a pawn. She a flip flopper. She like a fish out of water. She a pick me queen. She got to be seen. She got to be noticed. You know, like her. I got to tell you, this newfound closeness that Sonya got with Mugshot, it is like, Sonya, you need to do a much better job of choosing and picking alliances on the show. You're going to end up like Sheba Sheree. You're going down the Sheba Sheree path because you don't know who to align yourself with. Trust and believe you me. It ain't nothing but bots getting under people comments trying to take up for Mugshot. The general public just don't see it for her old Ricky Dink, tad, pathetic, piss po. You so quick to sit up and call somebody broke, but you the brokest bitch at the damn table. Be clear. You're the most unaccomplished one that's there. All of those other women are who they are on their own damn right. Bitch, you got what you got from laying on your back with these greasy ass men sitting up here skeeting powder milk and donuts all up your damn coochie. Lord, I went off on a tangent. Why did y'all let me do it? Don't worry, I got my water. I don't know how I got back to the broke comment because that was earlier on, but she just takes me there, y'all. She does. Like, she be calling herself reading people, and these bots of hers swear up and down she was reading Candy. But how can you read somebody when you reading your damn self? Mugshot calling Candy or Todd for that matter broke is equivalent to, who can I say? Who can I say? It's like her calling Beyonce broke. That's what that's like. And she would never. You know, it's like calling Mariah Carey broke. You know, it's like calling Missy Elliott broke. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's like. Candy is a Todd. Candy is a Todd. Candy and Todd is a force together. And you just mad because you ain't got nobody but that floral sissy ass Judy of yours to lay up with at night. You supposed to be a rich bitch, but you so damn miserable. How is it? They say money don't buy happiness. And in your case, Mugshot, that is the damn truth. Because you got all this money, but you's a miserable hoe. Anyway, let me move on. I got on a tangent again. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It won't even worth all that. T, why did I do all that? Anyway, the ladies go out for a catamaran ride, and it's fun when you can see all of the ladies have fun together. It ain't got to be a whole bunch of arguing and bickering and stuff like that. Like, they genuinely have fun with each other, and I was here for the ride. So, Mayetta asked Sheba Sheree about Sheba Sheree. She claims she's having this fashion. Well, she dumbed it down to a fashion, whatever the hell it was. She said she said she don't want to call it a fashion show because in case some of the pieces. She said, oh my God. She said she ow. Listen, Sheba Sheree, you've been Sheba Sheree, you've been around Mugshot too long. All right. Because how you just how you just gonna tell on yourself like that, Sheree? Sheree, how you gonna have that type of outlook or that type of outcome on your fashion show? See, you should have your shit together. She Sheree. It's no such thing that you dumbing the name of it down. So if some ain't there on time, it won't be it will, it won't be no high expectation. It won't be no high expectations in the first day of it. Listen, look, listen. The gag is, it won't look. We won't walk into that with no high expectations. With no high expectations any damn way. So you could have called it a fashion extravaganza, honey. We still, we, Lord, I'm going look. Sheba Sheree, fine girl, fine. Thank you for the cash app, boo. 11111. Thank you so much, Kim, for the cash app. I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you. Sheba Sheree, we gonna let you have it, okay? And Kenya did offer to model. Now, even though she ain't never modeled for no designer, the gag is she still ain't. All right. So, with that being the case, Kenya is right up the par. You trying to get her much, but Kenya was just having fun. You know, Kenya went in the bend it low and dip it down slow down to your fashion event, child. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ Almighty. Thank you for your super sticker, love bug. Thank you. Girl, I screamed at that. I'm gonna change the name. I'm not gonna say it's a fashion show, just in case some of the pieces don't be there on time. I don't. Fine. But listen, Team Twirl and Mangetta offered to model. Go on ahead and let them model, child. Anyway, so we get down to the dinner down the Rose Hall, right? Sonya, I did not like that pink, poofy, god awful ass, puffed up, buffed up, patchy ass. Listen, I think it was the sleeves for me. I think if the sleeves weren't like that, I would have went up for it a lot more. And Sheree, I think you was putting on some bedroom shoes, and you should, because you in your 50s, girl, and you don't need to be wearing heels all damn day. At some point, your ankle's gonna start retaining water, sir. All right, but listen, Sonya got annoyed because Sheba Sheree felt the way, feeling like she was uninvited. And even though you gave your excuse, like you said, you lost your phone, you said this, you said that, Sonya, there were so many other ways and lines of communication that you could have extended out and that you could have given to Sheba Sheree and Kenya, who was not there. There were so many other ways and lines of communications that you could have took. It was. You called out Kenya for not taking accountability with Sonya. You don't do the same thing. You don't. Like kettle meat pot. Maybe that's why you and Kenya bump heads now. Because you and her don't know how to take accountability. Come on now. Like I said, if it was all of that, that just should have been a scene for you and your husband. And you already said you had other things lined up for the girls to go and do. So that could have been their own little thing. And this could have been your own little scene with your husband. That could have avoided all of this. But again, you want to be seen so bad and seen working so bad and all the rest of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Again, this is Sheree making Sonya work for her check, since all of them damn Hampton bots want to sit up there and use that as an excuse. Well, I'm just going to use it for everybody. Sheba Sheree is making work for her damn check, girl. And I'm not mad at it. Thank you for your super chat, boo. Happy Sunday to you too. One. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate it, Lord. So anyway, but whatever, Sonya. Like I said, You can't invite somebody to something, leave them, or they felt left, and then when they come to you and tell you their feelings, you got the nerve to have your pussy lips all in a damn knot. You don't. Whatever. Mugshot trying to take up for Sonya. Girl, you're canceled. Go lay your tired, disgusting ass down somewhere, child. Go take care of your nephews. Go be a mom tea. Like, you don't need this show because you too busy being a mom tea. Remember, you was a rich bitch before this show. See, rich fabulous hoes really don't need reality TV. I see why Candy doing it because she has a lot of stuff to promote. All you got is La Sham, La Lie, La Stolen, La Grand Larceny, La Petty Theft, child, La Loss Prevention. All right. Child, anyway, Drew shows up in that wheelchair, and girl, that took me out. I said, look, Drew, why couldn't you just came on crutches? Quiet as it's kept, why couldn't Ralph just carry you? All right. Ralph could have just carried you. That would have been his exercise. Girl, that wheelchair did so to me, girl. I was up in here cackling. Lord, I was up in here cackling. I said, Lord, that's the wheelchair friend. Girl, I screamed. And so Ralph reads an insert from the book that he's writing about step parenting. And it made Drew, tear up a little bit. And, because she heard that, she now understands his point. And I guess she's going to ease up on the whole adoption thing. But she, Basharay, take notes. Because when Ralph was ready, or when Ralph was asked about what he got going on, you saw how ready he was. He stood up, he grabbed his phone, and then he read his insert. Everybody like to see. When you stay ready, your ass ain't got to get ready. See, you much like when Kenya said that she was going to try to help you when she asked you about your portfolios and things like that. You ain't even had that the damn together. Take notes, Sheba Sheree. When you stay ready, you ain't got the damn get ready. You should always have your shit with you. You never know what you're going to have, especially when you come around. There may be somebody that may want to rock your stuff around there. See, that could have been an international deal. See, you missing out on your blessings. Child. Whatever. Thank you, Shawana, for thank you, Boo, for your cash app. Finally caught my face laugh after a long time. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you. But yeah, Drew, I'm glad that you're not gonna force adoption on that man. Like I said, if Ricky, I think his name is Ricky, if Ricky is trying to be in Josiah's life now, allow him that chance and that opportunity to be in his son's life. Please don't force adoption on Ralph. Much like Ralph said, that's still his son. Like, he calls him dad. He don't need that. Listen, if you only want him to adopt him because, everybody already say he treat him differently than he does his biological kids with you any damn way. So is that the only reason why you want that man to adopt Josiah so damn bad? If that's the case, Drew, just say that. I mean, girl, look, listen. Whatever. At least, you know what I'm saying, you backing up off that, and I'm glad you is. I don't care what nobody say. I'm glad you damn is. If that man trying to be there, let that man be there. See, everybody want to down the black man that don't take care of their kids for just for the sake of not taking care of them. But then you see some men that don't do it because of situations like getting locked up and they trying to be there, and people still trying to put them up in some box and try to make them this and make them that. See, when a black man trying to be a good daddy, we don't ever want to sit up and talk about that. But let a bitch find out that it's a man that got all of the money and riches and gold in the world and not doing for their kids. I don't went off on another tangent. Never mind. because I don't want to make nobody upset. I ain't got nothing but women. I ain't got nothing but baby mamas that follow me and all of the rest of this stuff. And I don't want to make no woman that's going through that same situation feel no type of way. I'm not. I'm scratching that. I'm scratching that from this. Forget I said it. Fine. So in the middle of all of them praising Ralph for his insert of his book, you know, Kenya decides to get the party started with Sonya and going ahead and call her. Y'all hold up right quick and let her know exactly what she thinks about her and what she did. Listen. Wait, I can finish this out. Daddy stands up for Sonya. Let me get Daddy up out the way first, because I'm gonna give you a little light. Daddy, sit your ass down somewhere and stay the hell up out of women business. Again, if people feel like if the Hampton bots run around here feeling like mugshot got the right to make people work for a check. Now see, it's funny. This bitch just got a peach after, and this show been on 14 years. She been on since what, season 5? And she's just now getting the peach. I don't know why y'all think a bitch that's just getting the peach after being up on this for all this time is qualified to make somebody to make them work for a peach. But whatever. If the rules are we up here making bitches work for their check, then Sheba Sheree and Team Twirl is making Sonya work for her damn check. Sit your ass down somewhere. If it was a work trip, she should have just kept it a work trip. She should not have invited them damn women. And none of this would have went on somewhere. Don't get me wrong. You daddy. Okay, you daddy. You always daddy. But sit your ass down somewhere. Your wife is working, let her work. Point blank, period. That's number one. Number two, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to get y'all. I'm tired of talking in circles. And I'm about tired of giving this damn review at this point. Shit, my muscles aching. Tired of sitting in this damn chair. It's not agreeing with my muscles. I'm sick of all of it. Whatever, damn diva. Whatever. Sonya there to work. That's an argument between women. You sit your ass down some damn where. And unless somebody about to fight, you let your wife sit up and cuss that hoe out. You stay the hell out of it. That's what you do. Because if you call yourself trying to cuss out Team Twirl, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to have to go in and let have on you. Stay your ass the hell up out of it. All right? Stay out of it. See, Todd is different. Todd is different because Mugshot bought Todd all up into that. Your wife, the one that was in the wrong. And Drew is right. The same way she's sitting up here trying to tell Kenya how she needs to stop using Miss Marquina Daily Lasting as a crutch, and I totally agree with that. Let me talk about that. Team Twirl, listen, you know I'm on your side this season. However, I was on Sonya's side when it came to that. Like, girl, please don't sit. You still crying over this butch queen, girl? If you don't go and sit your ass down somewhere, child, let me tell you something. If he don't want to damn be there, you can't make him be there. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him stay. And if he don't want to be there, then it's tough. It's a tough titty for him, and he need to go and suck it somewhere damn else. But don't you sit up here and try to force some type of relationship that's just obviously not meant to be that. It's just not. It's just not. They say he already don't take care of his other damn kids, so I don't know what made you thought Brooklyn was going to be any better. Why? Because you Kenya Moore, Miss USA, bitch, fuck you. To him, you ain't nothing but another damn baby mama with another mouth for him to feed and another child for him to neglect too, apparently. Don't be coming around there trying to use that as no excuse about why you ain't want to show it. I'd have just much rather you said, listen, I ain't want to necessarily ride on the bus with Mugshot. I already got to do that with this one scene with Sonya. I don't want to do that twice. I much rather you have said that. Or I just much rather you have said, girl, I'm not about to be sitting around here traveling all around Kingston with you and this shit. This is not what I can do. I'd much rather you said that instead of sitting here trying to use T.S. Marquina Daily Everlasting. Stop that. I'm getting over that shit too. Now, with that, I am on Sonya's side with. You sitting up there using that as your excuse. Girl, say them damn tears. Miss Marquina Daly ain't sitting around here crying over your ass, is he? Hell no. Child, you was sitting there crying tears and Sonya was looking at you like this. The gag is, that's the same way I was looking at your ass. Girl, go tell this to your therapist, child. But don't use this as no excuse because from what we saw, your ass was just sitting around there lounging around, opening up your breeze, giving the end of your RE moment, or quiet as it's kept, you was giving a heartbreak hotel moment. Y'all remember the video when they was down to the hotel? Down to the beach. Like that's the vibe that you was giving, girl. You ain't look stressed out or stressed out. You did not look like that. You ain't look like you was crying. You ain't look like nothing was wrong with you, or at least that's what they editing. From editing, that's the way that it looked, Kenya. I'm just saying. Like I say, it could be editing. I'm here for Team Twirl. I don't mind giving her the editing card. It could have very well been edited that way. But if we going off of what we've seen on the show, girl, we ain't seen no tears. We ain't seen no crying. We ain't seen no moping around the house, worried about Brooklyn. We ain't seen none of that. What we saw was you opening up the shit. It was 5 minutes behind when you said that you was taking your damn time from what we've seen. Like I said, it could be editing. I don't mind giving her that card. It could have been edited. And I'm not saying that Kenya ain't really going through nothing with Mark. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, girl, don't use that shit as your damn excuse. Don't. Because you did do that one time before. You did. You did that one time before, and she over that now. But I'm gonna let you have it though, King. Like I said, I'm not saying Team Twirl ain't going through none of this. I'm just saying, girl, Sonya ain't give a shit. The gag is, I really don't either. Still sitting over here crying over this damn Butch Queen. King, you better get your damn life together. Want people in Brooklyn life that want to be in Brooklyn life. Don't force nobody in her damn life. That's the shit that's gonna hurt her in the long run. Just hint from the wise. All right. Just hint from the wise. If this is really going on, Kenya, do not force a relationship on Brooklyn. Allow people in Brooklyn's life that genuinely wants to be in Brooklyn's life. Listen, me too, DeAndre. I was here for it too. Like I said, Candy Pan said, girl, you and that tight ass apology can drift off to the 12th layer of hell. I was on Candy side with that. She is done. And then here go mugshot. Oh, girl, you still mad about that? Oh, girl, you still mad? Fine, I'm going to just stop talking. You still mad about that? Yeah, you can't do wrong to somebody and tell them how mad to get. And you damn sure can't do wrong to somebody and then try to tell them when they're supposed to get over it. Like I said, to you Hampton bots, if y'all feel like it's mugshot responsibility to make everybody else work for their peach, then this was Candy working for her peach. Girl, you not about to get no moment off me. And if I do, it's going to be from me cussing your ass out. She's sick of her shit, and I'm here for it. Mugshot wanted an enemy. She got one. It's a shame that you have to operate like that. It really is. It's a shame you can't get up here and just really try to be your authentic self. Like you. Whatever. Mugshot body is banging, but her attitude makes her ugly. Listen, from what I saw, that left cheek, right cheek that was sagging down to them stolen fashions that she had on to that race. I mean, I guess her body banging. Girl, you should have kept the damn pants on. Thank you, Boo, for the super sticker. You should have kept the damn pants on. One. Child. Now, see, millionaires, rich, classy based women, you'll never catch their cheeks sagging like that. They implant sagging like that. You'll never catch that happen. Child. Girl, please. Ugh. God, lead her out into the field and do what you got to do to her. Whew, child. Well, girl, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I stretched this out for an hour. All right. I gave y'all an hour of my time, an hour of my life. About to take me a damn muscle relaxer, right? I'm going to lay my ass the hell down. I ain't got to worry about no editing because I made this a lie, okay? But definitely make sure that y'all be on the lookout for Married to Medicine tomorrow and Life After Lockup, y'all. I swear, I'm going to watch it. I swear I'm going to watch it and I'm going to review it. I'm going to do that tomorrow since I got to watch Married to Medicine anyhow. All right? I know I've been saying that. But I swear, I'm really going to watch it and I'm going to get that out. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I get that to y'all tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps and the super chats. Thank you guys so much for liking up the video. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, be the replay game. You bored tomorrow for your Monday at work? Replay me, girl. Run it up, child. And I'm gone. Bye.